Yeah, hi. It's a rainy Saturday. It rained heavily, and I've been at home since Monday to Thursday, and I just felt like I just felt trapped inside. So I just need to get out, and I just thought I'm just having a drink and listening to my music, and I got my drumsticks, and I thought, why not? Let's just I'll just I haven't practiced in a long time. I just thought maybe I'll just play along and just record and see what I have absorbed after all these years of after all this listening at home on my radio, and just see what I can do with my hands, from all those listening. Yeah, I'm trying to not get too tense up, trying to relax all my muscle up, because once you get tense up, you sort of get crampy. So what do is I play around with the motions, try to get loose as possible. It's kind of like squeezing between hard and soft. And uh, this is where I'm trying to focus my forearms. As you can see, I'm using my wrist. Not much of a action yet, because that would be like, uh, so I'm just basically just getting the motions in flow. Uh, in- left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right. It's a paradiddle. Paradiddle is like right, left, right, left, left, right, left, left. So it's a. But I'm doing like double paradiddle and single paradiddle. I'm like, I'm like currently stuck in a paradiddle strokes, but between a double and a single paradiddle. So a single paradiddle is right, left, right, left, right, left, left. So it's a. But I like to like you notice I switch between left and right. The accent I use between left and right is like right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, right. It's like a punch. It's like a dish, 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 dish. Yeah. It's like if there's a tom here and a snare here, I'll just be like, "Tug, tung, 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 budum, I'm like shuffling my left hand without but I'm like riding with my right hand is like ding dang ding ding dang ding ding dang ding ding I like the atmosphere here. It's very windy, you know. It's like yeah, it's very windy. Once you start staring into space, you know, it just gets windy in here. I mean, for warming, for warming up, right? I mean, for me, it doesn't matter what kind of warm ups you're gonna do, whether it's a single stroke, double stroke, paradiddle, or You want to go round and round, or for warm ups, right? For warm ups and your everyday. I mean, for me, for my everyday practices, what matters most is you feel the beat that you want to play, and it's supposed to like work your hand up, especially this area of your part. This is the most important part. This is like you see like those black metal drummers. So this is where uh, they uh, they control, and once you get the control right, it's all just a matter of what do you call that? It's a matter of control and uh, technique, because you are so used to it. It's just volume, because once your snare is mic'd up, you can just play smoothly. I mean, unless you're in a studio where your drums are not mic'd up, and that is the hard part, because you have to like really like. But yeah, I'm currently like listening to. Right now, I'm listening to Death. I'm like listening back to the old 90s metals, Creator, Exodus, Metallica. I'm like listening back to the old stuff, because back when I was 16, when I was 17, when I was 18 years old, being a small child at that time, right? Listening to like Dream Theater, listening to black metal bands, I mean, as a drummer, back then it was like, damn, it was impossible. It's like being a kid listening to that, and it's like, that was like a motivational kind of like music for me when I look back as a kid, to like, hey, get up in the morning and like go to school. I would like listen to that music to like, get my groove on, because I joined the military band, you see, and it's like, but to perform that at that age, at that time, it's impossible, it's like, wow, that is like, wow, it's like everyone will start talking about it, and it's like, hey man, Dream Theater or Death or Morbid Angel or some really wicked drummers, But now that I'm 39 years old, 39 years old, I'm like kind of like patching back the years that I couldn't understand, because right now, being mature, I'm like stuck somewhere in Peter Pan's land, where he's trying to like he understands what went on back then, and right now he is currently like exploring back his past, and he's learning it back all again. But for me as a drummer, I'm more of a rock and roll drummer. I'm more of a kind of like yeah, Jimi Hendrix, Mitch Mitchell, like tum ratata tum 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 tum. Yeah, that's my kind of style, Atomic Beachwax, Mitch Mitchell, MC5, maybe a bit of punk rock, Bad Religion, Dead Kennedys, Bad Brains, kind of stuff. A lot of single strokes and double strokings. And yeah, that's my kind of style. But and now I'm like listening back. I'm listening back to like the old Pantera, Testament, Obituary days. They are using double pedals, and that is like you are like at the center of the force. You're like a tiger. You're like a tiger, and you're like clawing your way out. And it's like you are unmovable. You are there, and you're just like you're just sitting there, and everything else is moving around you, but you are there. You are there, and you're just doing it smoothly without any. You're not struggling because you have practiced a lot. You see, so right now what I'm like trying to link is between a rock and roll drummer like Mitch Mitchell, or say White Stripes, or maybe the Von Bondi's kind of style. I'm trying to bridge that, like say like Motorhead kind of drumming into. I'm trying to bridge that into the metal kind of drumming. You see, because metal is you're talking about hard metal. It's like everything is like solid, man. It's all on the beat, and sometimes the time changes from 7/4, 6/4, maybe 8/4, 9/4, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and then it like 9/4, 8/4, 7/4, 6/4 in one bar, and it's like it changes and changes and changes and changes. And yeah, music is like it's fucking. I mean, it's fun, man. It's like you gotta be a drummer. I mean, for me, being a drummer it's like you are like treasure. You're like a treasure hunter. You're like a treasure hunter trying to like figure out what this guy is doing, and you have to like zero in on. You have to like zero in on. First of all, you have to zero in. That is if you are looking at a video, you can see. But if you're not looking at a video, there is no visuals, you're listening, then you have to use your sense of feel, which is your psyche, and you have to like listen and feel, because you have to listen and feel like you have to like move around, and of course you can't be walking around and like you can but it looks like, I mean, it looks a bit weird. This guy walking around, dancing around. I mean, dancing on the other hand is another thing, you see. But drumming is more like you gotta keep your composure going. You gotta keep your composure. You gotta be still, and because one gig can be like half an hour or 1 hour or 2 hours, and you're like, if you don't practice, and if you like you depend so much. I mean, this is my experience. If you depend so much on that pent up anger and everything, yeah, that is the after effects. Yeah, if you depend so much on all that, I think by the fourth song or by the fifth song,